own skin?
No, it's just more like you think you're a fraud. Like everything that you do, you think it's like not good enough. You know what I mean? Like anything that you produce, like you don't think that you're good enough. You think you're like a fraud. You know, it's pretty much kind of what it is in process. Like you don't recognize what you really are, I guess, and you think that you're a fraud, and therefore like you think you are the imposter. It's a weird thing.
Sounds like the religion I grew up with.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a funny thing that like, oh snap, like, because I've always thought like this, always thought like I said everything, but like when it comes to the art, it made me step outside of myself, and I was like, whoa, because I put so much of myself in, you know, the art that made me feel like, whoa, now like to think about it and everything that I do. So it's cool. That's why I like reading. I never liked reading growing up, but like, you know, I like books that have things that are like kind of gonna speak to me and help me out and stuff.
I have a YouTube channel I started 3 months ago. I have like 257 subscribers. And I try to upload like conversational starters. One of them is why we should all be in therapy. Yeah.
No, most definitely. I mean, I feel like everybody, for me, I feel like therapy or therapists are like kind of like a little kickstart for you to kind of like start picking up things on your own, you know, like learning on your own, because like, you know, not, like, I don't know, for me, like school isn't everything, you know, even if a therapist does, but some of the things I think like life experience also teaches you a lot, and, you know, I could be a therapist in my own way, you know.
I've never
through life
seen a
experiences.
Waymo car that had color on it before. Too far away. But it kind of looked like a tie-dye.
Looks like.
I mean, I've never seen a Waymo that wasn't white. It was like tie-dye where there's like lots of splashes of color. That was weird. And I've seen a person driving a Waymo car before,
Yeah.
but I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, my channel is one of those conversational starters. But no, I videotape like where I drive, where I go, but I started a new podcast talking about just my life. That's definitely one of those things you take little bits at a time. I grew up in a cult.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not a topic most people want to talk about.
I know another guy that I think he still lives in this building. He also, I don't know if he grew up in one, but basically because his parents were in England or something like that. I don't want to tell people his name or who he is or anything, but like it's not my business. But I think it's interesting because like me, I feel like growing up in my mind, I used to think like everybody grew up like this, you know what I mean? Like, but not nobody, but not a lot of people grew up the same. Like there's a certain demographic of people that kind of grew up a certain way. Like I'm Mexican, so I grew up with like, you know, like verbal and like physical abuse in the house, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like for as like punishment or just like daily life. You know, and for some people, it's like not a normal thing, but I'm like that's normal to me. You know what I mean? So not everybody has it the same, but like I want to know what other people's normal are. You know, like where are other people's like minds at this point in age? Because that always intrigued me. That as a kid, like finding out that not everybody thinks like you. I thought everybody like, you know, when I was a kid, I think everybody thinks the same, but we all don't.
Well, we like labels. Labels make us feel safe. Unfortunately, most people don't realize within a label, there's so many subgenres of a label